Hi, I'm Mike Hughes, and today's tip is going to be on pressure, timing, and release. Now we always have to keep in mind the horse's head, the horse's neck, the horse's shoulder, the horse's rib cage, the horse's hind end can only go in 6 different directions. Left, right, up, down, forward, and back. It's always the pressure that asks the horses to do the maneuvers that we want them to do. The timing is the release, and the release is what tells the horse they got the right answer and did a good job. Now, if we don't add enough pressure when we're asking the horse to learn the maneuver or the things that we're doing with them, the horse is never going to do the maneuver. If we add too much pressure to the horse, then the horse can have stress or anxiety issues. So you want to do the right amount of pressure. So for example, if I'm tapping on my leg, let's say I'm asking the horse's left hip to go to the right, so disengaging her hip, I'm going to start tapping like this, just very lightly, and it's going to be like this. It won't be any harder than that. And if the horse doesn't do it, then I could pick up the speed of tapping them on the hind quarters. And what I wanted the horse to do, and we'll show you here in a minute, is I want that left hip to go to the right. So if I come over here, let me swing him around here. Yeah, so right there. So if I want him to take that left hip to the right, I'm right here, I'm just going to start tapping his left hip to the right. So that would be taking that left hip to the right, and we're just going to concentrate on the horse's hip as an example. Now if I want both hips to go back, right there, if I want both hips to go back, I'm going to put some backwards pressure. So it's the pressure that's asking him to do the maneuvers, it's the timing, is the release, and the release is what tells the horse you just got the right answer and did a really good job. Now if I want let's say I want that left hip to go down a little bit, if I keep asking him to back up, and he starts stretching more up underneath himself every time he does, you can see that left hip start to drop underneath him a little bit. So that would be left, that would be down, and now we're going to ask that left hip to go forward. So again, if I take this left hip, and I'm just going to tap him right there, and I got the left hip to go forward. That was the pressure. The timing was the release of pressure. And the release, again, is what tells him you got the right answer and did a good job. So we're going to cover all the directions today, except the only direction I really don't want the hips going in is up. Because if I teach the horse's hips how to go up, that can turn into a buck. And I don't want my horse ever bucking. So we're going to come back over here now, and we'll do another direction for you. Still working with the hips. Let's say I want this left hip to come to the left as in the haunches in. So again, I'm going to bring up the stick here, I'm going to tap him on the butt, right there. And as soon as that left hip comes to the left, I'm going to go ahead and release the pressure. Again, the timing is the release. The release is what tells him you got the right answer and did a good job. So that's basically when it comes to your pressure, timing, and release. And you can work this exercise with any part of the horse's body, whether you're on the ground or under saddle. So I hope it helps, and have a great day and have a good time with your horses. Thank you.